Hi everybody, it's Diane. I am embellishing this retro Santa Claus journal made from a Whitman big telltale book called Santa's Surprise Book. So I had purchased some retro Santa and Christmas tags, Santa tags and Christmas gift tags. The Santa tags are from forgot the name of it. Country at Heart. All I could think of was Close to My Heart, and I knew that wasn't right. So I think 6 or 8 tags. They're cute little retro Santas. And then I got a set of Christmas gift tags, digital, so they're just replicas of vintage gift tags. And I can't remember. I'll have to put that in the description below. All I did was Google or look up vintage. Oh my goodness, my brain isn't working. Vintage Santa images. Okay. So I'm going to embellish with these. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm going to embellish with these pieces. Then I can make the cover and finish it. So what I started doing, I did get to glue down the large Santas, and they came from vintage gift card, greeting cards. These are actual vintage greeting card pieces. So, and I had 3 large ones, so they were perfect to put on the fronts of the signatures. So I was pretty happy about that. So I'm just going through and seeing where I need embellishing. So I just took a strip of scrapbook paper scrap and edge punched it, and then added one of the little gift tags just for a little decoration, and then this part can be written on. And for this one I just stapled it onto this. And now I'm just seeing where else I need something, and I found a place to put something, and I thought, I better turn my camera on. I'll tell you what happened. I had a few videos ahead. I've been working a few videos ahead and trying to keep it that way. And then when I checked my channel this morning, I was quite surprised to see that 2 videos published today. So apparently I had forgotten where I was in scheduling, and I scheduled 2 for the same day. So now I only have 1 more video ready to go, and that is for the completed, of course by the time you see this that'll already be up. It's for the completed Christmas Carol journal. So now I'm not 2 videos ahead anymore. That's okay. I know I won't be able to keep it up. Eventually I'm going to fall behind, and that's okay. I'm enjoying making all these Christmas journals, and since I'm making so many, it's giving me plenty of opportunity to make videos. So I just took my Martha Stewart punch and punched the edge of it, and I will trim it to size. I went ahead and did the whole length of it because I can use the scraps for other things and other projects. Excuse me. Today, the day that I'm filming this, is actually Sunday, and it's an unusual Sunday because of the winter storm. I don't know how it's affecting you where you are. I know that it's a coast-to-coast storm. Some people are getting snow. Some people already had it before Thanksgiving. So it's making travel to and from Thanksgiving destinations difficult, because there was snow out west, I guess, for the period of time when people would be traveling to get home or wherever they're going for Thanksgiving. And now, today, Sunday, people would be going home so they can go to work tomorrow. And we're having another storm. So we weren't affected before Thanksgiving. But today it is ice. We don't have snow. It was supposed to snow pretty much, well, it was supposed to start early this morning and snow all day, but instead we're having freezing rain and sleet. And it's dangerous out there. So, because I was just expecting a lot of snow, that looks pretty there, doesn't it? I was totally surprised because I looked out my window when I got up and I saw that we didn't have snow. I said, oh, it looks like we just got rain. So I got ready to go to church and teach my class. And I opened the back door and I stepped out onto the first step and my foot went right out from under me. And I have cement steps at the back and an iron railing. I caught myself on the iron railing, like I grabbed it and I fell up against it, which I suppose is better than falling on the ground, falling down the cement steps, but I'm going to have a pretty nasty bruise on my side where I slammed into the iron railing, but I am glad I didn't tumble down the steps. So went to church and very few people were there, and so we had our Sunday school. I taught my class and then we just went home. Because it was continuing to get worse, so they canceled the morning service and they're not going to have the evening service. So it's unusual. My son had wanted to come over for waffles and turkey gravy with our leftover turkey. We didn't have much left over. It was pretty much all dark meat left. But he had told me on Thanksgiving that he wanted to come on Sunday for that, so he did. He and his daughter Layla came over. His wife has to work every other Sunday, so she was working. My daughter was working. My son-in-law was working. So it was just my son and Layla came over. We had waffles, and they went home. So I took a nap. And now I'm thinking I might be able to finish this journal today. So I have 4 of those little elements added to this book. 2 like this and 2 like that in this signature. So let's move on to the next signature. Put the red one on here. So what is the storm doing in your part of the country, if you're in the U.S.? And if you're not in the U.S., what kind of weather are you having? I remembered I have to buy a new shovel. My shovel is cracked. And of course, I don't remember that until I actually need it. And I have a rebate card from Lowe's. I bought some paint to paint my porch, and it was when they had a rebate offer, so I got my rebate in the form of a gift card, and I can go to Lowe's and buy myself a shovel, which I need. And I had a pretty good sized bag of ice melt left from last year, but this is the second time I've had to use it today. I used a lot of it today, so I'll have to buy some more ice melt too. Because winter is well and truly here. she's cute. I guess it'll end up being on the same paper. No, I'll put it on this one. Will the green look all right? I think so. Let's see what other ones I might have. I could put a plaid on it. Maybe we'll do the plaid. I had cut these pieces down to 1 1/4 inches, but this piece looks like it's more like 1 inch, but that's okay. Having trouble lining it up. I guess she shows up the best on that. I haven't even looked at my fabrics to see what kind of fabric I'm going to put on the spine. Oh, I just realized I have another video that's on this camera card that I didn't even upload yet. So I will have, if I decide to do it, to upload it, I have to look at it and see if it's okay. What was I doing yesterday? I don't remember what's on that video. Now this is the center signature, and it has all of the book pages in it, so it doesn't have all of the same sorry, variety of pages that are in the other two signatures. It looks like two different papers. This, I was thinking this is a scrapbook paper, but it's a Tsunami Rose digital paper. Just a tag. He's a very rotund Santa, isn't he? That shows up better. Let's see where I put it in this one. Yeah. Oh, I actually put it on the plane. I put it on plain. That'll show up better, won't it? Yeah. Got what I was doing. This snowman looks cute, but he looks kind of grumpy. I'll put that on. By the time I got to that, I had already forgotten that I was putting them on the plain page. I'm a dingbat sometimes. This one already has something on it. This just has a little red bird with a green hat on, and he's on a sign that says to, from. I should have had these all punched. I did a lot of Christmas shopping on Amazon. I think I mentioned that on a previous video, but I wasn't expecting it all to come today on a Sunday. It said, I don't like to order, like I have Amazon Prime, which has a 2-day guaranteed delivery, which means that sometimes they have to deliver it on Sunday. And I don't like to do that. I don't want them to be out delivering on Sunday because of me. So when I placed my order, it said it would come on Monday. But it came today. Icy roads and all, the poor man. Icy sidewalks. I think the sidewalks are worse than the road. I had a hard time getting into my driveway after church, though. I mean, I was only gone for a little over an hour because we just had Sunday school. And I live pretty close to the church. But I have a little bit of an incline just to get up into the driveway. The driveway itself is flat. It's just getting into it. And my car didn't want to do it. It was sliding. But I did it. My son said he had trouble too, getting into my driveway. But I felt bad that the mail carrier was out delivering packages for me. I know he had packages for other people too, but I don't like doing that. Now, this is from a vintage Christmas card. It was already cut out. But the star, or whatever was on the top of the tree, oops, sorry, was torn off. So I have to add something to the top of that tree. I happen to have some gold stars here. Let's see how it looks. Perfect. Now if I can get my glossy accents to come out of the bottle. Yeah, it's getting harder and harder to get this to come out of the bottle. It is running low, but it's too expensive to not use as much as I can. Seems like the longer I use it, the harder it is to keep that tip open. The harder it is to get it open. So if I don't mess with that too much, hopefully that'll dry there. Now, let's see what else we need to do. Well, it's the right size to go in these little bags, but it's short. Excuse my reach. Looking for some seam binding. There, now you have something to pull it out with. That just seems so plain. This is part of the Christmas stationery, but this side is pretty plain. It just has little stars along the edges. I did ink it, but it's very pale. It's got pale blue around it. Oh, what I didn't do yet was to add any of these words that have to do with Santa. And my Santa playing cards. North Pole. Oops. Oh, I better ink it. Just play some Christmas music while you watch, I guess, because I don't have anything else to talk about. Guess I'm gonna have to make some sort of a little pocket here so I can include some of these playing cards. And then I can decorate the pocket with some more of these cute little thingies that I have. No, I almost put glue across the top. That would not make a good pocket. Maybe I like him more. So today is the 1st of December, and 2019 is almost done. I like to make goals and plans for the year, and I haven't been doing that too much since my husband died. It's just been hard for me to get through each day, let alone a goal for the year. But I feel ready to do that now, especially since I want to move in February. Right there is going to be my first goal for the year. Get ready to move and then actually accomplish the move and sell the house. But I have other goals that I'd like to work on too. So I think that's a sign of more healing, that I'm more ready to think about my future. Okay, now I know I keep bumping the camera. Well, I might come up with something else to go in that pocket, but I don't have it yet. Let's see how this star is doing. Looks good. So now I can put a pocket on this. I'm going to make it 3 inches deep. Right about there. That helps him stand off of that busy, busy background. And a couple more cards to go in there. I think I have another glassine bag that I need to put a tag in. That one fits nicely. That's a printable tag that I had last year. I'm going to staple it again so that's not so floppy there. Because it's pointed at the center, I'm going to cut this very short. That's better. Well, that may be all that I need to do. Oh, no, it is not all that I need to do. Let's put some of these in here. He's in his sleigh ringing bells. So I'm going to put sleigh bells there. I think for every, well, maybe not every, but many of these Christmas journals that I've done, I thought to myself, I'm not going to embellish this one as much. But because I have so many embellishments, I always end up embellishing more than I think I'm going to. I have one more Christmas book to make. And that will be the Christmas Cocoa and Christmas Cookies one from Elsie Bell's bookshelf. I didn't put one in the center signature yet. I don't know if I will. Let's just see if there's a place for one. I just want to put this embellishment in because it's a really cute retro Santa. So we're just going to put that right there. I'm going to glue it. just on the edge. Here's the other envelope that I decorated that wasn't on camera. It didn't take me long at all because I just glued on these instead of actually doing a little collage. These are printable pieces that were fussy cut, left over from last year from Studio 28E. Well, he's working in his, he's making signs, it looks like, but he's in his workshop, so I'm going to use this Toy Soldiers one. I got out my Christmas decorations yesterday. They're down cellar. I went through them, and I can't keep all of them. I'm going to have an 8x8 foot shed to store things in after I move. So I really need to limit the number of boxes of holiday decorations I have. I have my tree, because I have an artificial tree. I'll just put that one up there. So I have to have that in there. So anyway, I was going through and pulling out things that I don't really care about. I don't need them anymore. I have a lot of figurines and ornaments and things that my mother painted. So I want to keep as many of them as I can. But I can also share with my daughter and my daughter-in-law and those things. But I had a box full of Christmas books, like children's books for Christmas, but some were little golden books and some were the really nice large books, like Jan Brett. I love Jan Brett. Her artwork is fantastic. But I'm not going to keep them now. My grandchildren are older, and I mean, I pretty much just use them for decorations, but I have to downsize. So I'm going to ask my daughter and my daughter-in-law if they want any of the nice large Christmas books. I have some books that I think I'm going to put in the shop, and the golden books are going to be put away with whatever's left of my Christmas stuff here. So I've already got a lot of, oh, I don't know, maybe 5 golden books ready for next year. Maybe I'll put some of them in my shop this year too. I don't know. I'll have to take a better look at them and see what I have. Oh, here's another one. Dear Santa, I Can Explain. I have to put that in there, but I can do that off camera. I'm going to close this video, and then I will make the spine, put this book together. Oh, and I wanted to talk about something because I had a comment on this from a recent video. I think it was from one of today's videos, that because I determined the size of my spine after I have the book embellished, that's one of the reasons that I go ahead and put all the cards and tags, insert everything that I can into the pockets. And then, you know, you may have wondered why I would do that, because I have to take everything out when I'm sewing it in, so things don't just fall out. But I do that so that I know how big I need my spine to be. So what I do is I put it all together like this, and I have my grid here, and I start down in this corner. You won't be able to see it down there, but my 1 inch is over here. But I just take it and I let the book relax. I let it be comfortable, and the front and back straight, so that they're not like that. I want them straight. I don't like alligator mouth. So, got to get my arm around the tripod here. So I hold it like that so it's nice and comfortable, and determine how many inches it is. So let's move it onto a inch line here. So this could be 1.5. It would be a slight angle, but 1 3/4 is going to make the front and the back straight. And that way, if you add stuff to it, I'm sorry if I'm loud. My face is right next to the camera. If you add stuff to it, there is room, and it may end up with an alligator mouth or slight one, but at least it won't start that way. So somebody commented on that because they like that idea. So I thought I would really just explain my reasoning behind that and how I do it. So I'm going to go ahead and make the cover for this, and this evening maybe get the book sewn together. And I think I have someone that's interested in this book, but I will keep you posted on that when I do the flip through. So thanks for watching. Have a safe and relaxing Sunday afternoon. Of course, by the time you see this, it's not Sunday afternoon anymore, and we're back in our work week. I will see you again. Bye-bye.